Thanks for joining tonight. We are about to get started with our circuit training session tonight. So I'm going to spotlight my video for everyone. There we go. Okay, great. Sounds good, Syed. You know what your challenges are, so definitely modify anything that you need to. This is your workout, guys. I am just here to guide you and challenge you a little bit. We have 3 circuits tonight. I'm just going to kind of give you a heads up while we're waiting for everyone else to jump on. What we've got going tonight, we've got circuit number 1 is going to be repetitions, not timed. We've got burpees to start it off. We're just going to get those out of the way. We've got some alternating lunges with some bicep curls, or if you're not using weights for that, you would do lateral raises and really just squeeze at the top to get that deltoid activated and active. And we've got Russian twists in this one. Our first circuit is just intervals. As soon as we're done with those 3 exercises, we jump into a plank. And this is a 7-minute AMRAP. So we will go for 7 minutes, starting with that first exercise, making our way into the second, into the third, and then we'll hold a plank after that 7 minutes of repeated those 3 exercises. We've done this style in the past. I really like it. I saw it in my book and I was like, "Ooh, let's do that tonight." It's challenging. It's very good for our core and it is a full body workout. Let's go ahead and start our dynamic warm up. We don't want to waste any of our time. Make my screen a little bit bigger for myself. And we'll start in that fold. You want your feet outside of the hips. Fold it forward, reach the head towards the floor and let that upper body just hang heavy. Settle in here, take a couple slow, deep breaths. And when you're ready, you'll point those toes out and drop it into your deep squat. We're going to start with a little sway side to side. This is going to wake up our calves, mobilize the ankles, and open up the hips. It's total body tonight. We're going to make sure that everything's open and ready to go before we get into that first circuit. Fingertips reach for the floor. We're going to take a big reach up and back. Pull it back to the top. We're rotating through the spine. We're opening up through that shoulder and chest. And from there, let's just plant the hands and push it back to a down dog. We're going to lift that right leg high, drop it back behind you. We want to wake up that hip flexor, that quad muscle in that right leg. Big deep breath. And when you're ready, step it forward outside of that right hand. We're taking it into a deep runner's lunge. Push it back into that half split, waking up that hamstring. Good. Walk the hands forward. Tuck that left toe and step it back to that down dog. We'll press the calves, press the heels down to the floor, waking up those calves again, up to the tiptoes, and then we'll lift that left leg high, drop it back behind you. When you're ready, big step forward outside of that left hand. We're going between that runner's lunge and that half split. Waking up that lower body. Good. When you're ready, push it back into a plank. Walk the hands back to the feet and roll it up nice and slow to wake up the back. And we'll take a little shoulder roll at the top. We're going to balance on our right leg. We're going to open up those glutes. Bring the chest parallel to the floor. Take your time. Think about bringing your back just to a tabletop. We're not reaching for the floor. We're just looking to make a tabletop back. And then we come up and open it up into a straddle. We're going to lean, wake up that left inner thigh. Oops, that right inner thigh. There we go. Step it in and shake it out. We're going to roll right through this dynamic warm up tonight and get into that first circuit. Find your single leg balance on that left leg. Take your time. And you're looking to reach a tabletop position with your back. Once you find it, hold it there for a couple of seconds and then bring it up into that straddle. This time we're waking up that left inner thigh by pushing the hips back to the right. Good, step it in. Let's take a couple hip circles. You'll lift that knee, swing it out to the side. You'll do one side and then the other. We've got burpees. A lunge with a bicep curl or a lateral raise if you're not using dumbbells, and Russian twist. We're gonna do 8 burpees. We've got 12 alternating lunges with a curl or a lateral raise. And then we've got 12 Russian twists with or without a dumbbell, up to you. I'm going to put 7 minutes on the clock. We're going to repeat these 3 exercises. And at the end of that 7 minutes, we're going to take a long 60-second plank. That's circuit number 1. We're going to start this in 10 seconds. We'll go to those burpees. You can make them low impact by just stepping, or high impact by adding those jumps. The clock is on. We're going for 7 minutes. If you're modifying, you're just going to step it back, drop the knees, drop the chest, press up, and step it right back in. If you're looking for more of an impact, jump those feet out or in. We have 8 of these. Right out the door, we're getting that heart rate nice and high. Mix it up if you feel like you want to modify a couple. If you want to modify partway through, do what works for you guys. Get those 8 burpees. Good job, Natalia. Take as much time to rest in between each move as you would like. This is your workout, guys. I just bring a guide. I'm going to pick up some dumbbells. You don't have to. You can do your lunges with a lateral arm reach. We've got 12 of these. What that would look like is step back, find your lunge, reach the arms out to the side, squeezing the top of that shoulder. That's 1. I'm going to use dumbbells, so I'm going to do a curl, step it back, lunge, curl, and we go all the way to 12. We're working for 7 minutes. Little bit challenging of a workout tonight, but once in a while, we need that. Once you get those lunges, take a little break if you need it, and then we'll sit down for that Russian twist. We're going for 12. 12 full twists side to side, with or without weights. We've completed 1 round of that. And we have 2 minutes and 45 seconds down. Take as much rest time as you need. When you're ready, you'll go right back in to that first exercise. It's the burpees. If you don't like to do 8, do how many ever you want to do. Modify them in any way. Skipping the jumps if you prefer. Skipping the push-ups. Or taking it full speed. Getting the hardest move out of the way first. If you're going body weight with your lunges, you'll step back into your lunge. Nice key of the arms for that lateral raise, just like so. If you're using dumbbells and you want to take a curl, that works too. We're doing 12 alternating. Once you get done with your lunges, you go right back to that Russian twist. We have 2.5 minutes on the clock. Don't rush your exercises. Make sure you're paying attention to your form and listen to your body take breaks for breath or water when you need it. We're just moving for 7 minutes before we get into that plank. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Let's get those burpees out of the way. We will not have time for another set of these. Last set, best set, right? Add the impact or take it out. Do whatever feels good. Less than a minute on the clock. Remember, all of this can be body weight. We have 5 seconds. I want you to stop whatever you're doing. Get into that plank position. Clock is on. We're here for 60 seconds. That's a long time. If you need to modify, maybe you'll rest one knee if you just need a little help. If you need more help, drop that second knee, but don't keep that butt up. It gets in line with the neck. We're looking at the top of our mat. And maybe we can use this as a break to catch our breath. Halfway there, we've got 30 seconds on the clock. We're in a high plank. Modified any way you need. We've got 20 seconds. Let that core shake, hold it tight. 15 seconds. We've got 10. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Push it to a child's pose. Let's take a break. Woo. Nice job. That was a long circuit. It was tough. Our next circuit is very similar. We're going to cut time off of that working clock. Circuit 2. We have a deadlift with a goblet squat. Add weights if you like. Do body weight. Your choice. We've got plyometric knee drives and we've got reverse crunches. We're going to do 10 of both. We only have 6 minutes on the clock. And then we take our plank. Our plank is cut shorter this time as well. It's only 45 seconds. Less time. It will still feel hard. Don't you worry. Let's get into it. I'm going to start that clock in 3, 2, 1. We have 6 minutes and we're starting with a deadlift squat. What that looks like, with or without dumbbells, up to you. A nice bend in the knee. You bring that back to a tabletop position, come to the top, and then sit down looking for that chair. That's 1. We have 10. With our plyometric knee drives, we're doing 5 on each side to make that 10 count. We'll start with that right leg. It's going to go back. We're going to dip it down into a lunge. Opposite hand, reach forward, dip it down, pull that knee in and take a little hop. If you're not comfortable with the hop, you can just drive the knee, hold, and go right back into it. You've got 5. And then you'll switch legs. Dip it down into that lunge and then pull that knee high. Take the hop if you're confident in your balance. And take your time with those. Once you get those knee drives, we're bringing it down to our back for reverse crunches. The knees are going to stay tucked. You're going to tap the heels, pull the knees in, and then reach it down. I'm going to keep my chin tucked to my chest to keep that upper core working just as hard as that lower core. We've got 10. Good job. We're we're almost halfway done. There we go. We're 2.5 minutes in. We have 6 minutes to go. Take breaks whenever you need them. Move at your own pace. And if you don't like one of these exercises, do something that you do like and just keep moving with us. We're going back to that deadlift squat whenever you're ready. And same applies if you don't like the rep count, do how many ever suits you. I'm doing 10 back at the top. Don't go into your plyometric hops if you're hopping. Don't go into it out of breath. Make sure you take a moment to catch your breath and find your balance. We'll do 5 of these on each side. Don't forget to drop that knee first. Opposite hand in front. As you pull the knee in, the arm swings back. Switch sides whenever you're ready. And if you're not comfortable with that jump, you're just going to pull that knee in and hold it there for a second and get that good core engagement. Bringing it back down. We're 4.5 minutes in. We have 1.5 minutes to go. Keep that chin tucked if you want to work that upper core. We're rolling the knees into the chest, lifting those hips up off the mat for 10. We have 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. We're jumping right back into that plank. This time we're going to hold a low plank and we're going to be there for 45 seconds. Modify it any way you need to. I'm going back to the top to see if I can get in my deadlift squats. 45 seconds. Wherever you are, let's get ready. Our plank starts in 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Woo. We're here for 45. If you need to modify, maybe drop a knee, maybe get to both knees. Do what feels good for you. We're already 15 seconds in, 30 to go. Try to keep those hips in line with the spine. Don't let the hips hike up. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Let's walk those arms back to that child's pose. Nice job, guys. We'll take a quick break. Grab water, catch your breath, whatever you need to do. We've got one more circuit. It's shorter than the rest. It's 4 minutes. We've got lay down push-ups. Ooh. We've got mountain climbers with the plank jack, and we have single leg jackknives. We're gonna go for 4 minutes. We're gonna do, let's say, 8 of everything. We might get through this 2 rounds. We might not at the end of this. We do have one more plank. It's 30 seconds. And then whatever time we have left, we will stretch to cool down. Let's get in that lay down push-up position. Do this from the knees if you'd like. I might do a couple of those. We're gonna start it in 10 seconds. You're gonna lay all the way down to the ground and push up. We're doing 8. We'll start there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay it all the way down. Release the hands and then push it all the way up. Once you get to 8, we're gonna stay down. We have 4 mountain climbers and 4 plank jacks. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that 4 times. If you don't want to count, just start with me and finish with me. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4 climbers and then 4 plank jacks. Last one. Bring it down, roll it over. We have 8 jackknives. All the way down, legs can be long or legs can be bent, up to you. You're gonna roll it up, lift that leg and reach. That's 1. The other one is 2, all the way to 8. If you need to modify this, bend the knee. And we'll flip it right back over and keep moving through this circuit. We have almost 2 minutes in. We got a minute. I don't know what I was thinking. We've got 2 minutes in. Bring it down. And we've got those lay down push-ups for 8. A lot of push-ups tonight. Take a little child's pose if you like. Once you're done with those push-ups, we have climbers to jacks. We're only doing 4 of these. You've got 4 climbers, 4 jacks, 4 times. Let's keep it easy. It's confusing to count those. So feel free to start with me and finish with me. We have 1 minute on the clock. We're going back to those jackknives for 8. Roll it up. Either drive that knee or keep that leg straight. You're rolling it down. Start with the low back. Ooh. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's try to get those push-ups in if you're there. And then we've got our last plank for 30 seconds. It's going to be side planks, 15 seconds on each side. I'm going to get into that side plank position. You can modify with your bottom knee down if you'd like, or your feet can be stacked or staggered long. In 3, 2, 1, this is going to be quick. 15 seconds on each side. We're switching sides in 5 seconds. Make sure you're not letting your head droop. Keep that neck nice and strong. Let's roll to the other side. We're here for 15 and then we stretch it out to cool down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring to that high plank, drop the knees, bring them open wide, and push the hips back. Let's start our cool down. We've got about 3.5 minutes. Let's take advantage of our warm muscles and find some flexibility. There you go. When you're ready, you're going to roll it up from that child's pose. Get the knees close. Tuck the toes. We're going to stretch to the bottoms of the feet as we sit the hips to the heels and open up through the chest. Fingers interlace behind the back. Arch the spine and lift those arms away from the body. We're going to stretch the chest down into those shoulders. Nice job, guys. Good work. That was a busy class tonight. We did a lot. Good. Let's bring that right hand down to the mat. Side of the rib cage towards the front. And reach that left arm up and take a big, slow, deep breath. We'll get the other side. Left hand comes down. Breathe. Big, deep breath into the right side of the rib cage. Good. And then we'll walk the hands forward all the way. Slowly let those hips melt to the mat. If this is uncomfortable for your back, come down to the forearms. We want to let those hips get nice and comfy to the mat. And we're going to start to lift the chest up and take a slow, deep breath all the way down past that belly button. Very good. Lift the hips, tuck the toes. We're going to press it into a down dog. You want to press the chest close to the legs. And then press the heels close to the mat. And then tilt the hips forward, come up to the tiptoes. Set chest back, big deep breath. And then we're going to step the feet in behind the hands and fold. We want to stretch the hamstrings at the same time. Relax the head and neck. Give that spot just a moment to decompress. And take a couple slow, easy, deep breaths. When you're ready, we're going to start to slowly roll to the top. As slow as you can. The head is going to come up last. The arms are going to come up. We're going to reach up to the sky, push the back, reach up and back. Big deep breath. And we're going to open the arms nice and wide. Start to pull them back, opening up the chest some more as we slowly release them all the way down. Woo. Nice job tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for circuit training tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was kind of tough, but it felt good.